How many people died in the Soviet and Chinese famines? Imagine a time when millions of lives were lost because of policies, weather, and political decisions. Today, we look at how many people actually died during these tragic famines. The Soviet famine from 1931 to 1934, which included the Holodomor in Ukraine, caused about 5 million deaths across the Soviet Union. In Ukraine alone, roughly 3.9 million people died from starvation and related causes during 1930 to 1933. Many of these deaths happened in rural areas where food shortages hit hardest. The famine was linked to forced collectivization and grain requisitioning, which meant the government took most of the grain, leaving little for local people. Despite having grain reserves and the ability to accept foreign aid, the Soviet government chose to export grain instead, making the famine worse. It also happened during a time of harsh repression of Ukrainian culture and leaders, adding to the suffering. Moving to China, the most devastating famine was the Great Chinese Famine from 1959 to 1961. Estimates of deaths vary widely, but most sources agree between 15 million and 45 million people died. This famine was caused by the Great Leap Forward, a government campaign to rapidly modernize agriculture and industry. Poor planning, radical collectivization, bad weather, and political decisions that hid food shortages all played a part. The government suppressed reports of hunger and prevented effective relief efforts, which made the situation worse. The impact was enormous, with millions dying from starvation and diseases caused by malnutrition. From a communist point of view, these famines are often seen as tragic results of trying to quickly build socialism. The Soviet famine is sometimes viewed as a harsh outcome of the push for rapid industrialization and collectivization, aimed at eliminating wealthier peasants called kulaks. Similarly, the Chinese famine is seen as a consequence of ambitious policies to boost agriculture and industry, which, despite good intentions, led to terrible human costs. These events show the difficulties faced by communist states in balancing revolutionary goals with the reality of feeding their populations. They also led to changes in policies and reforms to prevent similar disasters from happening again. Overall, these famines reminded us of the importance of careful planning and listening to local needs when trying to transform a society.